Ah, delicious. Okay, I'm live. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the next part of our Nimby Rail's, giving Melbourne a Northern Rail inspired network. Uh, it's been a okay day, I'd say. Hasn't been anywhere near as cold as yesterday, thank goodness. But I've still got a dressing gown on at the moment, just so I can keep a little bit cool. Well, what am I saying? Keep warm. Goodness gracious me, I can't speak. No matter. Let me just adjust the few things here and there. Seeing how busy the trains are. They don't seem too bad at the moment. Oh, hey, what about this line here? Yeah, it's pretty busy. But hopefully, with the addition of our newest line in a bit, when we start probably building, this should be mitigated significantly. Hopefully. Hello there, Karas. I'm just letting everybody join in before we start having fun-ish. But at the moment, everything seems to be going fine enough. How busy is this train? Yes, pretty busy. A lot of people going to North Melbourne and Melbourne Cross. Makes sense, obviously, but you know. But yeah, so for today, what I'm gonna try and we're gonna try and build the metro tunnel, which is this dotted red line here, and we're gonna also build at least the line to where. Oh, that was a great start, and I was me thinking that it was gonna behave. I'm back. Don't worry. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, can you hear me? Please say yes. Also, I don't know if the thing is even working. That's weird. Well, okay, no matter. Okay, well, let's just start getting into it then. I'm gonna put on me tunes now and just start building the metro tunnel. So where's the next song? Yeah, so this one. Right, so metro tunnel, metro tunnel. Let's start from this way first. Okay. So in the metro tunnel here, I'm going to make the speed. I'm going to change the track type again to high speed 1, just to show it's like new track. And speed limit, I think, should be. Let's try 80 kph. Hello there. You got a different username compared to. It says Slava Arduino. But hello there. How you doing? And hello, Bogdan. And low, enter everybody else coming into the stream now. Yay. So. We're just starting to build the metro tunnel today. Where's the standard track? There's more connection issues. Oh, come on. What do you mean you haven't got enough data? Everything should be fine. Stop whining, YouTube. Oh, excuse me. Go nice and smooth. Good. Well, not so good, because that means they can just pester me, say, hey, have you played the new SCR update, which on the basis that this is the first time anyone's told me about it, the answer to that question should be fairly obvious. But whatever. Alright, thanks. I forgot what your username was originally, so that helps at least. So thank you, Andrew. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. I need to look. Is this station? Does this station have an island platform? Hang on, Arden Station. Ugh, I have to search. Bear with me. Excuse me. Oh yeah, okay, so it is an island platform, gotcha. I can just copy the other one I have here. Okay, so I'm not going to have the platforms 200 meters long. I think that's a little bit excessive. 170 should suffice. And 180. 180. Right. Can't talk in stream. What? What's going on? What have I done? Why can't you talk? Someone's complaining that they can't speak in the chat, but I don't know why. I've not changed any of the settings for the stream compared to other... Wait, oh, I thought I did something wrong there. Yeah, I haven't really done anything different. Oh, now you can talk? Okay, well now I can see you. That was weird. I don't get it either. No, not 111, just 11. Arden. Yeah, that was very weird. Behave. Well, it certainly does, Neverbat. I cannot agree with that any further than if I tried. So the stations here we've got Arden, Parkville, which is weird. I'm surprised I haven't called it the university. But whatever works best for you. Don't let me spoil the fun. Parkville. Then the next one is State Library. So State Library. Parkville. State Library. Town Hall. Is this an island? Yep, they're all island platforms. Which I guess makes a bit more sense. What was I looking for? State... No, Town Hall. And Anzac. No, Anzac. which is also a island-like platform. Excuse me again. How am I yawning and I've only been 10 minutes into the stream? Alright, okay, those are at least the names of the stations, at least. Stream is buffering? Well, I don't know why it's doing that. Like, on my end, it says no frames have been dropped. And I don't really know how to fix it. I really don't know. I'm sorry. The stream does not want to behave on my end some of the days. Anyway, let's connect up this the city tunnel, which honestly seems to be really easy to build. Now that I think about it. We'll just follow the. Yeah, I kind of, now I think about it, yeah, it makes sense to do something like that. Or even just Flinders Street low level would suffice, but whatever. But considering, I work with people who don't understand, no, this is not Terminal 5. This is Terminal 3, look at the number. Yeah, it's pretty much... they have to make it idiot-proof somehow. Okay. I think 50 miles an hour is a good speed. It's not crossrail speed, but, it's quick. Although I'm probably going to have to slow it down for these curves here. Hello, Kurumi. How you doing? I've been to Buxton once. I quite liked it. So considering the suggestion that Neverback gave, I might reduce the walk link. Just a bit. Same for here. Nah, fine. I'll be alright. I'll keep it as it is. It won't completely destroy the game. Buxton is nice. Tiny bar, but without the tourists and uni students. Very pleasant. I was getting photos of the Opera House today. Oh, very nice. Do you take photos with a DSLR? Like us? Well, like I do? Well, I mean, I use my phone sometimes, but I also like using DSLR when I can. Right, so what speed can I get through here? I might slow it down to like 40. But it does look like it will behave with 80, although that does feel a bit ambitious, if you ask me. Yeah, I'm going to play it safe and reduce it to like 64 kph. Oh, I said 64 kph. I have a Lumix GH7, but I use that for film emulation test and color grading. Today it was just iPhone photos. Fair enough. I'm part of the Canon Master Race. Thank you very much for doing that. Put it on the Internet Archive. I put a few things on the Internet Archive as well. Like Ultra Powerhouse trailers and whatnot. Oh, they were fun to add. So. We get snow in London occasionally, but this year we did not get snow in London, sadly. It was rigged. Hope we get an open rail stream soon. Maybe. We'll see what happens. No, I don't like giving dates unconfirmed because things happen. I get tired or I'm busy with some other things. So I will make no promises as to when, but I'll see how I feel in the future. Besides, I want to find something fun to do in open rails as well. Not to say that nothing at the moment is entertaining me or not fun. Oh, no. But I don't want to force myself to play open rails, rather, you know, if you understand what I'm trying to say. So you'll be on Birmingham the 19th. Too bad, I'm working. Oh, what a shame, said Daniel. Besides, I don't really have a reason to go into Birmingham at the moment. Excuse me. Indeed, the super busy tram corridor is above this line, and again, I will be doing everything in my power to not recreate it. I'm good. Wait. I'll split the tracks up in a second. Right, I've got pendling on the slow one going to the fast one coming back to London. Sadly, I'll be stuck watching Little Witch Academia for the whole journey, so I don't get dirty looks from old people who don't understand anime. Huh? I don't get it. What do you mean? Wouldn't that do the exact opposite? Yeah, well, on the plus side, it does encourage people to use the tram. It would encourage me to use the tram, that's for sure. Ooh. Why am I so tired? I haven't done anything today. I've been super lazy, even though I really should have been doing some editing. Well, yeah, editing with some things. This stream bitrate keeping going up and down is really annoying. Because again, I don't know what the issue is, otherwise I would try and rectify it. But because I don't know what it is, I don't know how to go about fixing it. Alright, well that's where the, well the metro tunnel's all done now. Or rather simple. Alright. Well, now we build the next stations then, I guess. Well, according to the map, the blue line that uses the metro tunnel, at least according to this old, this map prior to the old metro tunnel opening, the blue line, the line's going to what's it called? To Cranbourne and Pakenham, avoid the stations up to Coalfield. So I'm going to be super lazy and just pretend those stations don't exist. Plus it will save us money. Attacking their audio, that's a weird thing to do. So I'm just going to be lazy and pretend the stations up until Caulfield here. And pretend the stations don't exist. Just to make our lives a little bit easier. Because there's no point building them if we're not going to use them. If the trains on that section aren't going to serve them. It's just wasting money. Remember, we're northern. I'm so sick of yawning. Come on, why? So what's the speed limit? I'm going to try and have the speed limit to be... I want to try 70. Although this curve might say hello, but I want to try 70. I think we can do 70. Like 70 on the through line and 60 on the stopper route. On the what line is this I'm talking about? The Frankston line. Finally fixed an issue of not being able to talk. I smacked my phone and suddenly it worked. Weird. Well, hello there. Blight, welcome to the stream at least. Hope you're having a nice day today. Oh, forgot to change the speed limit on those aforementioned lines. So, okay, so if you've managed to fix it by just restarting. Ah, the ultimate strategy. Turn it on and off again. It always works. Maybe. Well, let's see if this speed works here. There's a bit of a sharp curve. Indeed it does. Wow. Call me impressed. Probably involves a lot of super elevation to go around these curves here, but whatever. Just pretend that that's possible. That's been done. Still, oh, darn it. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Good track. Good boy. So, well... nah, they probably won't, and I'm glad you brought up V-Line, again, Neverback, because I now have a bit of a, dilemma, because I've been looking at the services that V-Line trains take, and looking at the section here, because I quickly just built up to this station here, turn 8. And I'm starting to think, like, this isn't really... It's hard to call this an express when the trains essentially stop at almost... Like, most trains stop at all stations. And the frequency, like, up to Geelong, for example, is every 20 minutes. That doesn't really feel like Trans-Pennine Express. So I'm kind of scratching my head a little bit, like... Because, you know, when you take a look at the Trans-Pennine Express fleet, or, like, what we have here... let them load up. Like, we've got, where are you? We've got, obviously, the 350, like, the 350-4, the 397s, the 185s, the 802, and yeah, here's the 185 here, and, I don't know, like, could you really use them on, like, trains that do stopping? So, like, maybe you could get away with the 185, because I think there was that time, wasn't it that service that ran from Manchester to Huddersfield that was essentially a northern service, but it was run by Trans-Pennine Express with a three-car 185? Like, you could do something like that, but... I don't know. It just doesn't feel like a Trans-Pennine Express service. Unless it was, like, a very, like, an express one. It just feels like Trans-Pennine service, rather than... it's just... so I'm sort of iffy on that, honestly. So, they just don't feel like the types of trains you would expect on that service. Or more, it's just... You essentially use... I see. I mean, yeah, I can understand it. I don't think, like, the IET or the 397 or, to an extent, the 68 sets would work that well. I don't know. I just have my doubts. Trans-Pennine Express. Interesting idea, I will admit. I'm just sort of 50-50 on that. I don't know. Because I was just looking at the services and I was just thinking, you know, well, could it really work? I don't want to just... I would like a bit more variety than just the 185s, though. That would get boring real quick. Even though... Because, look, if we've got a whole bunch of trains at our disposal from Trans-Pennine Express... Using the extra ones that we can have access to would be kind of cool. But, I don't know, it's just... Putting an IET on a stopping service just feels wrong. And I know, you know, you can just say, you know, North, like, what's it called? Great Western Railway says hello. I know, but still, feels wrong. Right, so my plan is to paste this in between each station gap. I know there's plenty of services, but it just feels a bit awkward to work with. Possibly, that's another idea that could work, maybe, be like. Daniel, provide the most adequate train for the service. Bath Spa to Buxton via Western Supermare, calling it Bristol Parkway and Cheltenham only. My suggestion in that case would be something called a car, on the basis that why the hell would you have a that is the most oddly specific train service that seems to only benefit one person. So instead of a train, I will vote with a car, because then you can live anywhere you want, and yeah. The railway should not have to cater to your oddly specifically questionable choices. Like, oh, I've used the wrong track, bollocks. Yeah. Well, the V line. Well, the idea was is that I was going to have pretty much all the V line services go to Melbourne Southern Cross anyway. I thought that was the plan. At least that's what it seems like according to this map. Like, I could only think of a few services that would probably not serve Melbourne Southern Cross. Well, that was a very, very interestingly stupid suggestion. Maybe just 350s and 158s are getting common. Possibly. We just have to see if, yeah. Not all services have to stop at Wyndham Vale. Where's Wyndham Vale? I can't find it. Oh, and I have to look at the map. Oh, there it is. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm okay with, like, having, let's say, 2 trains an hour to Geelong, of which one of them is fast and one of them is a stopper. I'm okay with that. That's not the issue. The issue is just, like, the stopper services are just all going to be 185s. But, it just feels boring like that. I don't know. Yeah, because they have the some of their services, like the intercity ones from London. Some of them are fast and some of them are semi-fast, but the stations aren't as close together with the stoppers, like the semi-fast trains. Like the 2 closest stations I can really think of are East Midlands Parkway and Long Eaton. Can't really think of any other ones which are close. Yeah, and I was actually thinking, wouldn't it make a lot more sense to add a V-Line service first, rather than one of these other train services? Because that means when we're building the trains, the timetabling the route, I will only have to focus on. I can do the V-Line trains first, which has higher priority over the stoppers, and then it'll be easier to thread the stoppers between the intercity service rather than the opposite way round. At least from my experience. Which in that case, that means we should probably build towards East Pakenham instead. As fast as possible. Yeah, well, Great Western Railway are an anomaly of all things to be considered. Well, okay, here we are approaching Coalfield. Which to me is feels very similar to Swanley. Well, no, it doesn't, not really. Hello, King All Star. We're just building another new line on our service. Metro Tunnel service should be higher priority than V-Line services on that route. Really? Oh, that means it's going to get stuck behind it. I don't like that. No. I'll try. Now I have reminders of the what's it called? Trans-Pennine Express services getting stuck behind northern stoppers on north of Bolton when they're going from Bolton towards Preston. Ugh. This is essentially what we're going to end up happening if we do that. Alright, but yeah, let's just quickly sort out Coalfield Station, and then we can start going quick. Can we... There we go, be lazy. And then we've got some island platforms here on the next bit. And looking at the track layout here, well, the track alignment, I think we can get away with going quick here, like 190 miles an hour here. I think we can get away with that. Paste, paste, paste. Oh, another island platform. And another. But not this one. Oh my goodness, there are so many stations! Oh. Oh yeah, but again, that's just one point where it can easily be avoided, where trains can be easily overtaken. One. Oh, so many island platforms. Oh, come on. And, oh yeah, East Pakenham. Oh yeah. I don't know where it is. We'll sort that out when we get there. That's not important for now. Just ignore that for now. Oh, looks like they're building. Looks like there's a potential bit for overtaking here, maybe, or maybe they're just realigning it so they can speed up the tracks. I don't know. A bit of quadruple track here would be nice, but we can't have nice things. Good point. I mean, the trains terminate. Where do they go? Bairnsdale. Which, I mean, I can see what you mean, though. Yeah, there isn't really much there. Right, let me just quickly lay out the quick stations here from this section. And Cranbourne. I'll work backwards on the Cranbourne. Where were the yellow tracks? Hang on, they were about here at what station is that? Huntingdale. This is roughly where they were. Yep. Well, on this feline route, I was going to have it hourly anyway. And hourly would either the, what was I going to use? I was going to either use 185s or IETs. The IET offers better capacity as a single unit compared to a 185, but I think it'll be more expensive. Yeah, it will be more expensive now that I think about it. Because a pair of 185s is 15 mil, and a single IET is 21 mil. But in exchange, you do have a lower maintenance cost. So there is that. Oh my goodness, for a second I thought it was upside down. I thought my stream was broken and upside down because I did a gag where I flipped everything upside down. But no, it's not. You scared me. You scared me, Blight. Oh, that was close. Okay, fair enough then. Yeah, so here's Cranbourne Station, and I'm going to work backwards. How much the Loco Hawk set cost? Bear with me, hang on. Because, you know what, I was actually considering using, instead of the 68s, I was actually considering using the Class 93. Because Crazy Shark did a reskin, did one in Transparent Express delivery. But let's see how much the cost of the base of a standard formation is. Bear with me. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And compare that. So, it'll be cheaper than both. And the maintenance cost will be lower as well. Oh. And you get better capacity. I mean, okay, you don't get better capacity than a pair of 185s, but you do get better capacity than the single IET. Oh. That's not bad, actually. Oh, no. Now that's actually a good idea. But let me just double check compared to the 93. Because, yeah, it's got Transparent Express livery in it, which actually works really well. Interesting. How good is the Class 93's diesel engine again? Because the idea would be, it would be electric. It can use electric power all the way up to Pakenham, like East Pakenham, and then from here all the way to Bairnsdale, it will be on the diesel mode. So how good is the engine of it? The real question actually is how crap is the engine? I forgot how crap it is. 900 kilowatts diesel power. Oh, you put diagrams. Alright. That's worse than the 68, I think, isn't it? Let me just look at the Class 68. So, Class 68 produces 3,800 horsepower. 3,800 horsepower versus the Class 88. No, 93. 93, that's the one I was trying to say. The Class 93. How crap is the 93? On the diesel produces 1,000. So it's a quarter. It's basically 1/3 the power, even less than a third. Specification. So let me just read. 93 includes a one. Yeah. I mean, it does say that, you know, it has batteries, but the batteries are the battery pack seems to be very low capacity from what I'm seeing here. I don't know. This is tough. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I do like the idea, though. I do like the idea. Alright, I'll keep that in mind for later. It might be worth pursuing. Oh, so I'm so sorry for yawning so much. Again, I haven't really done anything, and I don't know why I feel so tired. So what does East Pakenham look like? Oh, I see. So that's the layout. Okay, that's that layout reminds me of a station I don't know what it reminds me of. I'm not. Oh, there's a station that's got a similar layout to that, but I forgot what it is. Now it's gonna be in my head. Oh boy. I'll have to think about that. Okay, so it's elevator. Okay, thank you very much for that. I would imagine it will be elevated, especially in this day and age. I got woke up free, no thanks to my nephew. I was lucky to be able to drive my Pulsar on a bus sim without crashing. Good. I've still yet to acquire got the name OMSI. I still think it would be a fun game to stream if I could actually get the game. Ooh. Yeah, but the 99 can't do 100 miles an hour. Oh, Pakenham is elevated, but East Pakenham is not. Oh, right. Okay, I understand now. Thank you. Oh, oh my goodness. Yeah, I've definitely heard horror stories about OMSI and its performance, so I am very well aware of. I am, keeping that in mind, which is why I've not jumped into getting it just yet. And I've instead, invested in things like that I really want. Hello there, Mr. Steve. Hope you're doing well this evening. Well, day for you. Glory of time zones once again. Ooh. It's a good idea for sure. And especially since it's being built in like an area that's going to be for new housing. So that's a great. That should be good as well. So I like the idea. I'm not against the station. It's just a bit annoying when new stations don't show up on Nimby Rails. Out of curiosity, I want to check if something's on Nimby Rails. Bear with me. Let me just build these little crossovers here. I want to check if... Ugh, come on. Let me just check something. Also, save the game. That might be also a good idea. Also, hello, island I never knew existed. Oh, cool. Also, hello, second island I didn't know existed. Oh, cool. Also, hello, third island I never knew. Oh, wow, I'm learning so much about Australia. Alright, where was I? Oh, yeah, I wanted to check if a line in Scotland, because I know there's a line in Scotland, I don't know if it was added or not. If I can find it, that would also be a good idea. Come on. Okay, so the 11 branches... Oh, well, sort of. The 11 branch is added, but the some of the stations aren't. Interesting. Yeah, I probably wouldn't use them for joke services, but it's fun to learn about places that you didn't know existed. I always just like that, because geography's cool. Excellent. Actually, whilst people are here, I have a dilemma that I need you, the viewers, to help me with. Next month, I have booked some time off to go somewhere, and I don't know where. I have enough cash to probably go somewhere very close. Well, I can stick to the UK, or I can go somewhere in Western Europe. But here's the thing: I really want to go somewhere alpine-based because I really want to take some photographs of the mountains with snow, like snow-capped mountains. I really want to do that, but I don't know where to go. That's affordable. Give me your suggestions, please. Any of them. Any suggestions? I don't know. I've been trying to plan it, like, come up with ideas. Like, for the past, well, like 4 or 5 days now. I haven't got anything in my head that goes, yeah, I really want to do. Well, I've come up with a few, but again, not all of them are, like, all viable or anything. It's really annoying. You're welcome to come down here and pest me, but if you want to bugger off to the continent, then maybe Denmark. Are there really any hills in Denmark? Like mountains? Like Alps? I don't know. I was going to say Finland, but I thought that might be a bit too out of range. It is sort of out of my range, and plus, I don't really know much about Finland to jump in and, let's say, find some trains. Oh, well, actually, I know a few trains in Finland, but a lot of the trains in the Nordic region, I'm sort of not as knowledgeable compared to mainland, like, Western Europe. I don't want to fly from Luton! Luton sucks! Luton bad airport. Me no go Luton. I either have to go on a National Express coach from Heathrow, which means it uses the M25, which GG, or I'm going with what's it called? Thameslink or East Midlands Railway. Well, if I go with Thameslink, then reliability, so I'll miss my flight, meaning GG. Or I can go with East Midlands Railway and end up burning my wallet just getting the fares. And that's before I even go to Switzerland, so no. Me no Luton. Well, it looks like the slightly mediocre version of the Yowie is live. You've got an 802 for a username. Well, username and thumbnail. Your opinions on me compared to Yowie are invalid. Oh man, that cat hiss is real difficult to do when you've got dry mouth. Oh, that's annoying. I've never heard of that place before, like, at all. Oh, I've never heard of... I don't even know how to pronounce it. Is that Crow? Crow Patrick? I've never heard of that place. Google to the rescue! Enlighten me with knowledge. It does look like a nice mountain, that's for sure. Oh, gold discovery. Oh, a seam of gold was discovered in the 1980s. Interesting. Well, it doesn't need to be a competition. I don't really mind if you find whoever you enjoy most. It doesn't bother me at all. Oh my goodness, I still love this song. Well, funnily enough, when I was speaking to my friend last night about it, I just kept ignoring Scotland as well, intentionally. So he was saying, well, why not Scotland? And I just said, oh, if only there was a place I could go. And he just said Scotland again, and I just replied the exact same way. Like, if only there was a place I could go to go where there's like an alpine area to take photos and ride trains. Oh. Oh, I love this song so much. Cheers, Top Gear, for introducing me to some banging tunes. Well, funnily enough, I might as well tell you one idea that I had. And that was, I was going to fly to France, do some extra filming of the trains in France that I missed off. Goodness sake. Scottish slavery. Again, I just... Oh boy. Okay, well let me tell you the plan that I had in mind. Fly to Paris, spend a day, potentially 2 days, depending on how I feel. Spend at least 1 full day filming extra trains I missed off when I was last in Paris, including the new metro trains that have been introduced. Then on the next day, take TGV to Italy. Take photos in the Alps around there and filming around there. Then take local train into take local train from the Alps into Milan. No, Turin. Turin. Then spend night in Turin. Wake up. Take photos around Turin. Take train to Milan. Milan home. Fly home. That's the idea I had in mind. But I feel like, for some reason, that... I don't know. There's something in my head saying that that feels very greedy. I don't know. And also very... like, I've never been to Italy. So I'm a little bit nervous about what Italy will be like. Look, okay, I'm not like terrified or anything. Just going to a new country is always a little bit nerve-wracking. You almost fell asleep. Glad I'm on the 156 as opposed to the 150. You wouldn't fall asleep if it were 150. Too rockety. I'm very, for me, I can fall asleep on anything because I'm built different. Okay, I wouldn't say that, but I can fall asleep very easily. Funny enough, there was a time where I went on a overnight coach, and I didn't get that much sleep on the coach when we got onto the ferry. So what I decided to do was just sit on the seats in the when we were on the ferry, and I just thought, I'll just have a quick nap, just a very, very quick nap. And I had a dream whilst I was on this ferry, whilst I was just snoozing, that I had a dream where I accidentally missed my coach back home. But then, I woke up and I went, oh, it's just a dream. And as soon as I closed my eyes again, a member of staff nudged me saying that we've almost arrived. So, so I almost did fall asleep. So some of the Transport for Wales 150s have already been scrapped. Oh, why am I not sad? I guess they've already outlived their usefulness now, thanks to the flirty lads. Behave game. It's almost like that for me. But I probably would go about saying that the one of the ones, like, for me, I'd say the 150s of the Transport for Wales spec are probably the least worst of the 150s. Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say that. Oh, I was just saying that. Yeah, they're probably the least worst. Yeah, well, I mean, what else? What other options did you have for Wales? Exactly. It is weird. It is very, very weird how it's like... Why would they... Look, assuming that is true, why would they refurbish the Mark 4s? What's wrong with them? From the perspective of a passenger and onboard facilities. Because assuming that they're still in LNER spec, then they were already refurbished with them. So what's the problem? Also, hello there, South Wales Transport Explorer. Welcome to the stream. They need to have grey walls and red rails to match the fleet. So it's more like an interior refresh than an entire refurbishment, if that's the case. Interesting thoughts I'm seeing regarding the 197, back and forth. Yeah. Well, maybe I should go to Wales. Well, here's the thing. If I go to Wales, then I'm not against going to. I want to go to Wales again. It's just that with so many, it's just so awkward to get around the country. I don't know. Where should I go? Hang on a second. I have an idea. If I go to Cardiff Airport, who flies from Cardiff Airport again? I'm just curious. Airlines and destinations. Let's see. Where can we go? Oh, darn it. It's seasonal to Salzburg. Oh, that would have been my MLG college-educated plan. Go to, Hang on, wait a second. WestJet are going to start flying from, Cardiff? Oh, cool. Anyway, where was I looking at? Yes, it's, yeah, that would have been my MLG plan. Go to Cardiff, film some extra trains I've yet to go on, then fly over to Salzburg to go to Austria, do some photography there, then fly back home. That would have been fantastic. True, true. Well, the thing here is, Bogdan, I don't want to go to Yorkshire because of the daylight. And if I want to film 155s, I'd rather do it when there is more daylight to be had. Being the fussy person I am. No, the Dash Zero is the fake networker. The other ones are the fake Turbo Stars. Just realised I did the junction here wrong, so let me fix this. Still did the junction wrong. So, speed limits, what we're going to go with. Yeah, I'll try and keep it at 190 miles an hour. Let's see. No, those are great. The Clubmans are excellent trains to ride on, thank you. We will not tolerate such slander. They are comfortable, and they are quite refined, and more importantly, they are what I would expect from a train. They're great to ride on. The only problem with mainly Chiltern Railways, who A, don't have enough trains, and B, because of that, have to run, are they still running 1.5 trains an hour to Birmingham, or have they brought it back to 2? Because I haven't been paying attention to the new timetable change. Yeah, exactly. Turbo Stars are great. So the seats in the interior. Yeah, but they're nice. Okay, Kurumi, what's worse? A train that's ugly or a train that's ugly but nice to ride on, or a train that looks great but is horrible to ride on. Like, to me, the 168 is the exact opposite of the IET. Where the IET looks amazing, but it's horrible to ride on. 168 is not the best looking train, even though I do actually like how the original Clubmans look like. I'll accept if people don't like them. But they are gorgeous to ride on. Politicians will say the former. Well, politicians are dum-dums. Well, not all of them, but lots of them are. Well, that's just cheating. You can't blame the 168 over something like that. Again, that's just cheating. Come on, Krumi. Oh yeah, that was that plan where they were going to take off the bodywork of the slam doors and give them a turbo star front, which wasn't that essentially done in Poland, just with slightly different trains there. It's still a really funny idea, and part of me kind of wishes they tried that maybe with a few sets. I would have liked to see that go. Ooh, brilliant. Woohoo. Oh, I don't need to add a viaduct for that bit of water. Weird. Thanks, Nimby Rails. Appreciate it. You're my best mate. Oh. I wish I could share the same opinion of you as, but you know, the entire section is elevated. Okay. Fine. The 442 wouldn't count because it's not really a Mark III coach. It's just a train that has Mark III inspiration, you know, that's based off the Mark III. So no, 442 would not count in this context. And besides, we've already given you advice on how to find the Mark IIIs. And I'm hesitant to give you advice because you seem to be... I remember when you were going around trying to find the 455s, I jokingly told you to go to Tottenham Hale, and you just blindly took the advice. So I'm very hesitant to give you any advice, because I feel like I could tell you, you know, oh yeah, just go to Winchfield. You'll find some Mark IIIs there, and you'll go, sweet, and you'll start moving, without realising I'm joshing around. I still miss the 442s though. They deserved better. Besides, I think the 442s would be significantly cooler to ride on than the 458 -4s. At least when it comes to intercity services. Or just tell me. Just go quickly reply to someone about a trip I'm doing with him. Oh, I love this song so much. And it's just and it's so simple. But I'm actually going to play it again because I just love this song so much. Well, the thing here is that with the 458 on the Portsmouth Direct Line, you'd be getting a downgrade even compared to the 450. Well, maybe. I think the thing here is that it's worse. That what you'd be getting would be worse than the 444s, which should be just running the intercity services full stop. My idea, where you put the 458-4s on the services that don't go into London, would be so much better. Yeah. That would have been a cool idea to see, though. I mean, compared to all the stupid ideas that have been proposed in the UK railway, I don't think putting the 442s as it wouldn't be. It's only one step above like what America did with the EMD F40s, where they took the engines out and then just made them driving like basically DBSOs that carry luggage instead of passengers. Well, DVT in that case. Sorry, driving van trailers. Yeah, they just made them driving van trailers. Yeah, the Basingstoke route is very it's weird. It's sort of I remember it goes non-stop to Farnborough. Yeah, Farnborough, then Fleet, Basingstoke, Winchester, Shawford, Eastleigh. Mitchell Dever, Winchester, Shawford, Eastleigh, then all stops. The windows were... the windows were definitely not the best thing with the 442s. I've always been terrified with them in general because I've only looked out of the window of the 442 once. And I was just so... it's so terrifying. I don't know how people can just willingly stick their head out the window of the 442. At least if it was... even if it was stationary and on the platform side, then okay, maybe, but when you're going like 60 miles an hour on a curve, that's terrifying. One more. Gonna play the same. Play the song one more time. Just love this song so much. Great sign of love this song. Me no likey, I'll go speak. Yeah, Shade Armory is great music too. I love. I've been actually playing a lot of Freedom Planet 1 recently. And man, is that game real tricky compared to Freedom Planet 2. Oh wow, it's so much like it is really much like a case of Sonic 1 versus Sonic 3. It really does feel like you're like, oh, where's my spin dash? So I'm trying to think, like, what was the main? Because like I've been trying to play more with Mila, and my goodness, playing Mila, I can remember how much I loathed playing Mila in Freedom Planet 1. Like, in Freedom Planet 2, Mila's fantastic. She's really fun to play. But in Freedom Planet 2, playing Mila is... Oh, it's horrible. Oh, pain, suffering, torment, unfun. Hulk unhappy. And I also just can't stand how Carol's bike just instantly disintegrates when she takes damage with it. Well, not instantly, but it's like 3 hits, I think. Whereas the bike doesn't get destroyed in 2. That's just... Ugh. What else was really annoying about Freedom Planet 1 when I was playing it? I'm trying to think. I haven't got a game over yet, though. I can't really say that, because it's very easy to grind lives. So I don't feel like that's difficult, but it's mainly like, yeah, the King Dale boss, mainly the second one. That's so difficult with Mila, or just most of the characters, because you have to basically be psychic to dodge so many attacks. I sometimes feel upset when I don't get to ride a certain type of train, because I feel like I missed out. Well, I missed out on a whole bunch of trains when I was younger. It happens. Weirdly, I'd like to see a Class 66 do a passenger service. Well, you don't have to wait, because there's actually a country that's already done it for you. Give me one moment. I shall put it up on screen just for you. Right. Not the best, not the, excuse me, the best photo, but it'll do for now. I covet, 66. On a passenger service. Can I zoom in a little bit? There we go. Is there any other ones? Yeah, there you go. There's another one there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Egypt. These are the Egyptian ones. And it is kind of funny because all these photos you're seeing here are technically illegal. Because it's illegal to film trains in Egypt. Because yeah, it's just, it's really funny. It's a Class 66, never bad. Obviously, one where the driver is imprisoned, but, you know, it's a Class 66. Yeah. So there you go. There you go, Kurumi. 66 running passenger trains. I remember, what's his name? HSD Howard. I brought this up multiple times, but HSD Howard, when he was trying to film some trains in Egypt, he got detained. The poor guy. He got detained while taking photos of a 66 in Egypt. The police, we can't have you, absolute maniac, roaming the streets. Actually, you know what? I'm kind of curious, Steve. I'm going to try and find a picture of a 66 and an SD40 together. There's probably a picture of them together. Where are you? SD40. Because obviously they were built by the same company. I want to see them together. Just, I really do. Because I know there's like definitely a picture somewhere of those two trains nearby. Ah, there we go. I found one. Yes, I knew it. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know if I don't think that's an EMD SD40, but it is an American train. Again, not the best photo, but it's good enough. But there you go. So I don't think that's an SD40. It says CP Rail on it, and if anybody makes this joke, I think you're going to, I'm gonna give you a nice I'm gonna give you like a nice little backhand put on the naughty step. But yeah. May I ask why Egypt planned train spotting? I don't know. I don't know. SD60. Okay, thanks. I had no idea what this was. By the way, you're right. 66 is a bit smaller because obviously if you put this in Europe, it'll just start hearing some concerning scraping noises when you go around a station or a bridge. Uh-oh. Oh crap! Oh, that was close. Oh, that was close. I'm also going to open up Discord. BRB. Oh! Okay, that's actually... Oh, phew, that was close. Oh, I thought you were going to show me something really inappropriate. But okay, I can share that. Cheers, Ben. I thought it was going to be, Oh, so they changed... Oh, it's changed its name. Oh, that's going to feel weird. Glad to know you're on your toes with me. Oh, well, again, Blight, I've shared far worse. But yeah. And I think that line of 66 is pulled by either a GEVO or an SD70 ACE. Probably the latter. The number, at least, if you want to check it, it says 9306. Obviously that's BNSF, so maybe that number means something to you, Steve? 9306. Indeed it is. It'd be a lot of ying. A lot of American power. Alright, let's continue sorting out the station. Okay, thank you. I'm glad I could help. Okay, glad I could get you the number. I'm glad that you could confirm it. Now you can rest easy. I'm still bummed out that Nimby Rail still doesn't have freight trains, because that could be an excellent way of making money. So people have already started adding freight locomotives in this game, and freight wagons as well. So there's definitely potential, but if they added freight trains, that'd be excellent. They probably could. I would love to see an American spec loco in the UK. Ah, Kurumi. Well, EMD are already 9,000 light years ahead of you. Introducing. Let's see. Introducing the Class 59. Please look at this article here on Wikipedia, and you will be able to find some example of an American spec locomotive running in the UK. So freight trains could be an infinite money cheat if you play with a functioning brain. It probably could, because realistically, the best way I could think of making money with a freight train in Nimby Rails would be if I go to, let's say, what can I think of? If we go to the sort of Rhine area, where are we looking at? Where is it? Yeah, if we go to like a quarry here in the Rhine area, or maybe like a coal mine. I don't know if this is a coal mine or if this one's a coal mine, but whatever. All you have to do is build a train line to a coal mine. Then you go to a power station, and then just go back and forth with a merry-go-round that runs 24/7. And then watch the money come in. Free money! So, also in DMs, what about 70012? Hang on, I don't know what. I didn't see a picture of it. What happened to it after it was dropped? Oh no, I've got a stupid ad. Go away. Go away, ads! Go away. Go away, ad. Sod off. No, actually, I think that picture looks hilarious. Let me open that, copy that link. I'll quickly show this, because I think this is funny enough to share on stream. Hopefully it doesn't completely kill my bitrate. I don't need to play the music, but I don't know if it's or anything like that. The problem with that is freight trains would require an entire industry simulation. That's true, but counterpoint. I really wanna. Let me just get a good angle. Oh my goodness, that's going quite quick for a test bed. I wasn't expecting it to go that quick. I thought it was only going to do like 15 miles an hour. Alright, here's a good way of comparing it, viewers. One more comparison. So, there we go. That should give you a good idea of the size of a typical UK spec versus American spec. Yeah. Duh. Well, that sounds extremely annoying, by the way. The door alarms be constantly. Are people really that stupid? There's a train here. What should I do? Yep, running them in the UK would indeed... Yeah, definitely, for sure. I really hope I'll probably might try and find a video later, but that just sounds horrible. Just don't get your hopes up. The Nimby devs have already KO'd Freight. Not just, we don't really want to add this. It's, this is never happening. I want to believe! Add Freight! And my life is yours! Add Freight, please! Please! I want to make more money in this game! And Freight is the easiest way to do it! Ish. Maybe. Apart from just cheating with like 12 loans or something. Well, don't you understand, Neverbat? No means yes. Transport Fever does indeed have Freight, but Transport Fever does not like my computer in any way. No, well, Ben, when I was doing the Polish save, one of the busiest stations on my save when I was sorting out like landmarks, ended up being let me show you what ended up being one of the busiest stations. Actually, let me try. I can try and open the save quickly, so hopefully it doesn't crash the game. BRB. Where is Dutch Poland? As a programmer, I will never ask for free. Understandable. I'm not a programmer, so I will ask for free. Come on, it takes ages to load. This is... You can tell this is why I didn't want to waste my time with the Polish save. Hello there, Abblocks. Welcome to the stream. You... Oh, is it really gonna be... Would it really be that bad? If you read his message in that voice, it does. I can see the comparison. Come on, hurry up. Right, yes, okay, good. So, one of the busiest stations, like, where people wanted to go to, well, was this station here, Oshwickham, okay? So you got Warsaw and Warsaw, whatever this is, and Warsaw Airport as being like some of the busiest stations. And then you have this one here, which was the one that people wanted to go to the most. Like, the third busiest, like, people that, you know, destination that people had was Oshwickham, which was here. And, yeah, I feel like, you know, that's what I would call a collar-tugging situation. Yeah, let's get back to the other save. Hello there, Crazy Shark and Jodonator. Welcome, teleporting back in. I was just quickly showing something on the Polish save before I was continuing onwards with building, you know, building Melbourne again. We've just finished building the city tunnel, which was dirt easy, and I'm now sorting out the line towards Cranbourne. Also, what's in my messages? Let's see. Oh, ugh. Me no likey layout. Yeah, again, it was very collar-tuggingly. And do you want to know the funniest thing? That's not even the worst out-switch sort of joke I've seen. In fact, the one I've seen, which is... But it's not even a joke, really. It's just... Ugh, never mind. I remember a time there was outrage when they decided to implement those wrist devices to keep... Yeah, they're... Yeah, very, ouch, there. So, at Victoria, I got speaking to the guard, and one of two things is happening in May or Northern. Okay, would you care to enlighten us, or are you just going to keep it secret until Valentine's Day, so you can reveal it to your one true love? Oh. Well, surely in that case, guards getting a pay rise would be better. Always be careful when a company gets binned. Somebody, because another one could take over, which could be just as bad, if not worse. That is definitely true, Jonator, but remember, the upside is you get to go home with more money. Because we're having a conversation already, thank you. Also, you're not a moderator. Also, it's a weird topic change. Yeah, I mean, not to be a pessimist, but knowing the North and knowing Cav, there is the possibility that they could do a crap job with the door controls. So, like, maybe the driver opens the guard panel and the buttons just fall out. Or maybe they do one of those things where, you know, the drivers are complaining about the buttons aren't lighting up. But then they get told, well, actually, it's not supposed to light up. You know, something like that. You know, like with the 180. Well, actually, the button's not supposed to light up. Oh, well, duh. Ooh. What more is he making? Then, what more is Mr. Allen of Thompson making? Any more crap things that people really want? Well, that would be a fantastic idea, though, Jonator, so we can't put that for the North. You know, I'm kind of surprised that nobody has done a Class 950 reskin for Train Sim. Well, no, sorry, the 951. Or was it? No, wait, hold on, what was it? Class 950. So yeah, it was the Class 950. Yeah, I'm surprised that no one has built that. Yeah, sorry, I got it mixed up, but yeah, I'm kind of surprised no one's done that, because it's not like, Wait a second! In December 2024, Network Rail announced that the unit would be withdrawn and disposed of to be replaced by additional modified Class 153s. So, that's so... Oh, wow. It's an idea, I guess. The body is difficult to mash together to make it work with the ones that we have. Fair enough, I understand. It was just annoying, because it was that's one train I would have gotten most use of. You say significantly, Generator, but you say that, but the Class 950 was built in 1987, and the 155 was built in 1987. So, well, 1986 to 87. So they're essentially the same age. Oh. Sorry. Me no read. Sometimes my eyes don't eyes. Well, since you're here, Ben, I'm trying to think of somewhere to go in February. I don't know where. All I know that on the top of my head is that I really want to take photos of like Alpine Hills where I can see like trains as well. I really want to see some like hills with snow on the top and trains, and I don't know where to go. I'm thinking like the Alps, but Alps cost money. So I'm just a little bit stuck. You know what I would love to do, actually, now that I think about it? I would love to go on the, oh crap, I forgot that. What's the name of that line with the Swiss narrow gauge train that runs into Italy? What's the name of that line? Some of you must know. One of you must know that name. I forgot. There's a Swiss narrow gauge train that runs through a town into the city, into like a town, into like an Italian small town. Oh, where is it? Well, I don't have access to a car, so Snowdon or the Brecon Hills aren't really going to be a viable venture for me to go with. Though not because I don't want to, because I wouldn't mind going there, but, you know, no car grommet. Clermont has mountains. Just go there. Go after the first week of February, as that's when the film festival's on. Sadly, I've already booked the week off on the first week of February, so that's not a good idea then. No Clermont. Which is a shame, because that's where another one of those, isn't that where one of those other fake, rubber tire trams are? Amazing contraptions. Yeah, I think it's Toronto, what I was mentioning. Let me double check. I think it was Toronto. Yes, it was Toronto, yeah. Well, we can just hope for the best. So, hourly service to St. Moritz? That would be, I would love to go on that line, the Rahitan Railway. And where do trains from Tirano on the Italian railway go to? Where do trains go there? You can get a train to Milan! Oh no! Now I've got... Oh no, that's made my plan even worse! No! No, no, no. Well, what trains run here? What train types do they run? Let me see. It looks like that's the mini ETR 526, which is a train. Gotcha. Oh, no. Now I've got so many ideas. That could be an excellent idea if I can get Paris to Milan. No, Paris to Alps, like Ulux to Turin to Milan to Toronto. Oh no, no. How much does it cost to go? I want to quickly find out how much does it cost to go from Toronto to on the Bernina Express. How expensive is it, Mr. Lubba Lubba? Give me some prices. Alright, so how expensive is the Bernina Express? Because I'd love to go on it. So, where do you want to leave from? Let's go with Chur to Toronto. One way from Chur to Toronto. And for the purpose of discussion, I will pick February the 4th. 80 euros! 80 euro! Oh my goodness! Gordon Ramsay! 80 euros in second class! Oh, what's the timetable? How long is the journey? Oh my goodness. That's a lot of months. I don't know about that. Oh no! Why does it have to be so expensive? Why Switzerland? Why? Why? so much money. Why does it have to be so mean? I would love to go to Switzerland, but Switzerland costs so much money. Where else can I go? Where else? Maybe Innsbruck. Who flies to Innsbruck again? I'm going to double check. Innsbruck Airport. Because I like Innsbruck. Oh, I don't want to fly with EasyJet. I don't want to go with TUI. Oh. So let me just build and connect this bit so I can just clear my head. True, those would be nice, but again, I would tolerate not being able to have those views. But 80 euros one way from Chur to Tirano is just, that's a lot of money. But it would be so cool. Oh. I need to think of what to do. Where to go. It's so difficult though. Maybe I should fly into Switzerland. No, fly into Zurich. Hang on. Zurich Airport. So let me just double check airlines. Oh, okay. I can fly from London City. I love London City. I really do. London City Airport's great. I love it. Oh, I can fly with Swiss from London City too. Ooh, and they have Airbus A220s. Swiss have Airbus A220s. I want to. Ooh, I love the Airbus A220. They're delicious planes. Oh, that would be amazing to fly on. I really want to fly on an Airbus A220. Zurich Airport. And can I get from Zurich Airport to Chur? Maybe. Oh man, this is so. Maybe. Oh no, this is. I'm getting so overwhelmed with ideas. Bloody hell! I've never felt like this in a long time. I'm safe from the crackheads. I'm gonna go get out so I can play loud music on the tram to stay awake until I get home to my duplex. Ah, another individual who has not discovered the invention of headphones. Maybe headphones will be discovered by more human beings. Or will they? Find out next week on the next episode of Dragon Ball to find out. Oh, okay. My point still stands. Will people discover headphones? Find out next week to find out the truth. Playing Philadelphia's favorite game with the L train. Will the L train have loud music being played by it? That game can be played pretty much anywhere in the world. Sadly, people's people's just general self-awareness of just regarding etiquette, public etiquette, has just gone down the drain. It's terrible. Well, let me just finish this station, and then I can just head off and get a bite to eat and go to bed, and decide where to go. Oh, this is so tricky. I would love to go to I would love to go to Switzerland. I really would. Switzerland will be beautiful at this time of the year. And I will tolerate the colds just to get some excellent shots, but... Oh. Yeah, there's... I even had to tell someone off, well, just, for vaping on the Heathrow Express. Like, really? And he was trying to hide it as well. I think there's, a serious addiction, with that, with vapors and stuff. Or smokers in general, but I feel like vapors are worse, because a lot of them just try to hide it. No, I'm not addicted. I'm not addicted. You're not addicted, man. I just... Yeah, of course you are. Oh yeah, punctuality in Switzerland is pretty cool, but doesn't matter if I can't afford it. Yeah, pretty much. That's definitely a way to describe their habits. As I mentioned in the voice chat generator, the elusive Mr. Guilford was a prolific weed smoker. Or I should say is, because he hasn't just stopped. I don't think he has. And if you don't know who Mr. Guilford is, you will be blessed with the knowledge of never knowing. Even I wouldn't punish you for that. Well, at least from the photo I saw of him, he doesn't seem to be overweight. I don't even. I'm trying to remember because I didn't see his full body, but I've at least seen his upper half. So I won't make assumptions on that at least. But he definitely just, let's just say, has his issues. But again, most people are going, well, who is this? Who are you talking about, Daniel? Oh, yeah. You will not be cursed with such knowledge. Even I'm not that mean, like I mentioned earlier. Oh, I did not realise. Again, I miss. Sorry once again. I wish it was a beat. I wish it was like Benno. Oh my goodness. Benno is a saint compared to this guy. And Jonator will sadly probably back me up on that. Sadly. Like, I'll take Benno any day over Mr. Guilford. Because at the end of the day, well, I mean, here's the thing. Benno trespasses, which is bad, but at the end of the day, it's essentially a... well, like, it's... No one is, like, traumatized by trespassing onto private property. At least to what Benno does. But again, I don't want to spoil it because that's information you don't deserve to learn. Oh, I forgot to join the track up here because I'm an idiot. Yeah, he's an indirect, not direct. Alright, Caulfield is set up. I'll number the platforms properly and do like signalling and crap later. But now, I shall end for tonight. I've done enough. There we go. So, when we start, I'm going to try and sort out the timetable. And I think we decided we're going to use the Class 7, the 777 on this line? Or maybe we should use the Class... Hang on. Where are you? The Class 776. Perhaps. I don't know which one of these we should use. Does it have a pantograph? I can't tell. Oh yeah, it does. One of these I shall use. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight, everybody. Thank you very much. I'm probably going to use the Class 776 just to be... like to us, what formation? So, and like an 8-car formation, probably. No, 7 or 6. I don't know. Oh, so many decisions. I'll decide later. Okay, that'll be it for tonight, everybody. Thank you very much for coming along, and see you later. Thanks for coming along, and speak to you guys later. Bye. Good night. Good night. Good night. Right, let me just end the stream as fast as possible before I start going mad with decisions. Alright, night. End stream button. Cool.